guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about sleeping masks. You guys know how much I love using sleeping masks because I have dry skin and sleeping masks are usually very moisturizing. It keeps my skin happy throughout the night and the next morning my skin's like nice, soft and plump. So I adore them. So I've tried quite a few different sleeping masks. Some I still have with me. Some are HGs, some are relatively new, so I have them with me to show you guys. And then I'll also be touching on a few that I've tried before but I don't have with me anymore just because I've used them all up and I didn't keep the packaging. But I will include pictures so that you guys have an idea of which ones I'm talking about and just giving you like a brief idea of what I thought about them. So let's jump right in. The first one I have to show you is a bubble tea. Just kidding. It's not a real bubble tea drink. It's a bubble tea sleeping pack by the brand Etude House. If you guys are familiar with Etude House, they make really cute products and everything from their storefront, their branding to the packaging. Oh, so cute. And so this guy, it's like a mini bubble tea drink. It's the strawberry flavor. So inside, when you open it, it comes with a lid like this, and then you will see strawberry gel. It's pink, and it has a very strong fragrance, which I'm not a big fan of. When it comes to skincare, I just prefer no scent or just minimal scent because I feel like with fragrance, it's unnecessary unless you know you put ingredients that really need the fragrance to cover up certain scent. But this is just way too much in my opinion, and fragrance tend to irritate the skin a bit sometimes. It comes with a spatula like this, kind of like a little ice cream spoon. Just scoop up a little bit, and I like to just put it on the back of my hand. And I like to rinse the spatula every time, like after I use it, so that it stays clean. And then at the bottom of the cup, you'll see bubbles, like boba. And so you have to go all the way in and scoop out 1 or 2 bubbles. I like to use 2 usually, just because they are quite small. They're smaller than your regular bobas. So here I have gel and 2 bubbles. So bubble tea is a Taiwanese drink, and in Chinese, boba is called boba. That's why I always say boba, but you guys are used to boba. Boba. Boba? Frick! Should I call them bubble or boba? Just pick one. Okay, I'm gonna call them boba. So take your clean fingers and you can squeeze the boba and then mix it in with the gel so that you get this nice gel textured paste. And then you just pat it onto your skin. This one does an okay job at moisturizing the skin. It's not the most fantastic sleeping pack out there, but because it is a gel type, it's really refreshing on the skin when you first apply it. It feels like, you know, how aloe vera is or like any gel type skincare. And this mask does tend to feel a little sticky after, even if it's absorbed. So right now my hands feel like I have strawberry juice all over it. So just throwing that out there, once you apply it, it does have a sticky feel to it. Next product is also something that represents food. This is by Skinfood, and it's their relatively new product actually. This just came out this past summer, and it's their Beauty Recipe Sweet Pumpkin Soup Sleeping Pack. And they have 3 different soups in this line. It's the avocado, pumpkin, and tomato, I believe, and I chose the pumpkin one, and it's for firming. I've always been a big fan of Skinfood masks just because they're so affordable, and I feel like they make really great masks for that price point. And this one has a really light scent to it. It's nothing too crazy, not like the Etude House bubble tea. This has a light, can't describe it, food. It smells like kind of like pumpkin, and it looks like a, you know, cream of mushroom soup type thing, and it has little orange beads in there. The orange beads that you see on the skin, they actually break down and they mix together with the cream. This one is actually quite effective and it does amazing things for my skin. My skin stays hydrated all night, and into the next morning when I wash it off, I'm like, ooh, I can still feel it on my skin, and my skin is really glowy and hydrated the next morning. And that's what I'm looking for in a sleeping pack, really. So far, I'm really loving the Skinfood Sweet Pumpkin Soup Sleeping Pack. So just to warn you, this mask is very emollient and rich. A little goes a long way. You don't need that much at all. When I'm talking about spoonful, I'm not talking about tablespoonful. I'm not talking about teaspoonful. I was referring to this little spatula spoonful, and that's just really small amount. So if you don't have a spatula like that, that's fine. You can use the back of a clean spoon. Just start off with a very small amount. You don't want to slap on too much, because a lot of sleeping masks are usually much more emollient than a moisturizer. And if you put on too much, you leave it on for 6 to 8 hours overnight, that's quite a long time. The next morning, if your skin is feeling too oily, or if it's sensitive to really emollient products, you might develop milia bumps, and you don't want that. Because my skin, even though it's dry, it's quite sensitive to really rich products. And so if I use something that's too oily and rich, I'll start seeing milia bumps along my jawline, around my eye area. So I tend to be very careful with sleeping masks. Just start off with a thin layer, and usually that's enough. And next, it's my favorite sleeping mask of all time. Can you guys guess which one it is? Because I've talked about it a couple of times on my channel already, and I just have to include it because this is about sleeping masks, right? It's the Sulwhasoo Overnight Vitalizing Mask. This guy, oh my gosh, hands down the best sleeping pack I've found so far. This does cost more than the previous 2 masks that I showed you, and you just have to squeeze the product out. A little goes a long way. Again, I don't need much of it. I just need like a pea size, and it covers up my entire face. Yes, if you guys like the smell of fresh ginger, you guys would love the scent of this. I fall asleep so nice with this on, actually. I think it's because of the relaxing ginger scent. Like, I just put it on, and I turn off the lights, and I just go, and I fall asleep. And then, before I jump onto other sleeping masks that I'll be showing you pictures of, let me just talk about this next thing. It's not a sleeping mask product, per se, but this is what I do on nights that I'm like, maybe I'll skip out on a sleeping mask product today. I kind of make my own sleeping mask. Basically, I just take my moisturizer. I always use my moisturizer as the last step of my skincare routine. But instead of using it on its own, I like to just put 2 drops of a facial oil in it, and I just mix it together and apply it onto my skin. And that itself acts as a sleeping mask because it's extra moisturizing. It's so nourishing that my skin, again, I wake up, it's like glowy, it's plump, it's soft. So I feel like it has the same effect. Now moving on to other sleeping masks, which I will include pictures of. The first one I'll talk about is the Sephora one. If you didn't know, Sephora came out with their own sleeping masks. I don't think it's the best one out there. I think they did an okay job at attempting the sleeping mask, but it's not moisturizing enough. It just feels like an okay moisturizer, you know? Like, okay, this is a moisturizer, it is an okay job, it's not great. And the packaging is convenient because it comes in a small packet. It's like $5 a pop, so it's not like it comes in a big tub and you're not splurging like $50 on a sleeping mask. It's $5, it's not gonna break the bank, but at the same time, I feel like why spend the $5 if it's not gonna be amazing? You know what I mean? The next morning when I wake up, I'm like, okay, I don't see a difference. It doesn't make my skin feel any better or hydrated, so I don't think I'll repurchase that again, but of course I want to try it because I'm like, oh hey, Sephora has a cream sleeping mask now, that's pretty cool. Another sleeping mask that I've tried but I don't have with me today is the Laneige water sleeping mask. It's Laneige's most popular best-selling product, and I have to agree, like if I have to pick one product out of the Laneige collection, that would be the one product that I would get, because I've tried their other skincare products and it didn't really do much for my dry skin. It just wasn't moisturizing enough. Even their like water bank line wasn't spectacular. So after I tried them once, I just kind of like, okay, not repurchasing that. At least I know what I think about it. But in terms of the sleeping mask, it does do a better job than the other skincare products that they have. So it's moisturizing enough. Again, you use it like any other sleeping pack. You'll apply it onto your skin. Just a little bit goes a long way, and it keeps your skin really happy throughout the night. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you guys think about sleeping masks. If you guys are using 1 or 2 or 3, let me know what they are. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!